Welcome to this week's Warrior Review. My name is Greg Eifert. Sitting to my left, Brookwood head coach Shane Boggs. Coach Boggs, the Warriors come off a big region win, our first region game of the year. We played Deerfield on Friday night, and it was certainly a happy night at Warrior Field. But the game didn't start off that way. We show up and we receive the first kickoff. There's a mishandling of the first kickoff. They recover, immediately score, kick back off to us. We handle that kickoff and maybe went into the end zone. Come out and on the first or second, third play from scrimmage, we throw an interception, give them good field position again, and I turn around and our Warriors are down 15-0. Is that coming off this open week? Is that what you were expecting?
Certainly not what we were hoping for, and we really misaligned on the kickoff and then mishandled that one, and they did a nice job on defense on first down after giving them the short field twice, but they made big plays on second down, and ultimately, like you say, after the mishandled kick and the interception, they're up 15-0 just like that. But really proud of how we responded from there.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. You come over to your team, you're down 15-0. They're kicking off to you for the third time, and how many game minutes had gone? Maybe 3 minutes?
It was something like that.
Probably
10 plays, and several of them were incomplete passes. So,
yeah.
just 10 plays into the game, and it's 15-0.
Yeah, so your crew's coming over, looking at you, looking at Coach Detter and the other coaching staff, and what's your message to them?
Well, I don't know that there was a message to the team because you don't get to talk to the whole team, but you're talking to some individuals. And we had planned on holding on to our two tight set for the second or third series. And so I knew that we had that and thought we had some advantages. But, after giving them the ball back one more time, we had to go get a stop. And thank goodness we forced a fumble, and that really turned momentum. And then we got in the two tight set and ran the ball really, really well, threw the ball as well.
Now, you mentioned a couple times the two tight set, so for most of our viewers that come and watch the Warriors, you know that we're typically in a spread type offense and 4 receiver set and maybe one back or no backs in the backfield and with the quarterback. And we come out and we're looking like, from the press box, we're looking down there going, wait, what is Coach doing here? We've got Grant on one side and Briggs Daniel on the other side at the two tight end set and TJ in the backfield. And I guess you had just seen somewhere you thought you had some leverage there.
We did, and I feel really confident putting Grant down there and Briggs in there, and that they're going to do the job. And we did. We felt like we created a couple advantages by that alignment. But then part of the deal is you're just trying to get T.J. Thomas the ball and let him do his thing. But it's impossible to say enough about how well our offensive line played, and really our defensive line. I felt like the biggest thing in this game was that we just controlled the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
We were reestablishing on defense, and then anytime we ran that little inside zone play, we were knocking them 2 to 5 yards downfield, and TJ's usually making a guy miss, and just great things for the Warriors. And it really made our play-action passing game better than it's been all year.
Well, and I was going to point that out I want you to give us a couple of stats from the game, but also the stats that don't show up are what you just said, that O-line play and D-line play, to me, the best of the year against a really good Deerfield team and a huge back in GIA. Now they were in GHSA for a couple of years, but a huge region foe that we've competed with over the years. It's always good to beat Deerfield and get a win in that series because they've kind of had our number over the years. And so good to see that. But talk to me about some of the stats from the game that O-line and maybe D-line created for.
Yeah, I think Raj throws for 270. Highest completion percentage of the year. He was at 72% on the game, a couple touchdowns. But then TJ runs 32 times for 185 yards. And again, when you're throwing for 270 and running for 180, then your O-line's doing something. And I would say that it wasn't just the best they blocked this year, but it's the best in years.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the best O-line performance we've seen in quite a while, and I'm just really proud of them.
And I think you told me this, TJ had all 5 touchdowns for the Warriors.
He did. He had 3 on the ground, 2 in the air. So
wow.
Grant, I guess, had one before it got called back there. But what a night for TJ Thomas.
Well, stay tuned. We're going to announce the player of the game after the highlights, and you're not going to want to miss that. So, Coach, let's go ahead and roll into these highlights. I think we've got a lot of them because we had a good week on the football field.
For sure. So we're in blue, of course, at home. I think they won the toss, deferred. Here's that little pop-up again. We got to line up better here. Great effort, but turned the ball over on the first play, and then here comes big number 5. Great job by Destin out there. Didn't defend this screen very well. Gave up leverage here. And big play for Deerfield.
Two players to watch for them, that number 5 and then number 11, Thomas Ray, their quarterback. He is he's special also.
He is. He's a great player. They went 5 for about 10 yards there, and we're playing too high here. I thought we did a better job as the game went on, keeping our pad level down. But they're up 7-0, like you said, just maybe a minute into this thing. So now he's kicking them in the end zone.
Very good kicker, big weapon.
So here we go. At game plan, this little motion speed sweep over here to TJ. He does a good job of bouncing around and getting us maybe right at 10 yards. Go back to the screen here to Camden, who picks up 5. And then run that little zone play. We had box numbers. We gave up penetration. This is all footwork right here. Just need to take a one-step drop and put it on him. But we throw the pick, and here comes Deerfield again. We did great. Grant played the first downs really well after these kind of quick change situations, but really a great play call and great execution, getting it back to the quarterback there. And again, pretty good job stopping the run. Really good job stopping the run. Again, didn't defend the screen. It's just leverage. That time we gave up inside leverage, had 4 guys playing outside. Credit them. They saw something on the extra point team and went for 2 there. So it's 15-0. Can't say enough about how proud I am of our team for hanging in there and believing and just bouncing back right here. They defended the screen really, really well. Go back to the slow screen this way and pick up a few.
Coach, we didn't mention him in pregame, but in the highlights here later on, you're going to see 2 great catches by Destin.
For sure, absolutely. I want to say Camden in his last 2 games has averaged 41 and 45 yards punting.
That's a difference maker.
It's huge. Yep. It's big time. I don't know that we've had that. That's really good punting at the high school level. So huge play. Isaiah knocks it out, and we recover that fumble. We'll go to the 2 tight set, using some motion here as well, but a whole bunch of inside zone, and we're getting vertical. Look at the movement. Look at the push, and
wow,
TJ's
look at that push.
Downhill.
Good gracious.
So turning momentum here. Felt like they probably face masked us 10 times and they called 1 or 2, but little bootleg play here out with Grant. He's right down to the goal line. Go back to the inside zone here, and TJ goes in pretty much untouched. So great response. After this extra point, it's a 15-7 game. Kick this one deep.
How'd you feel about your special teams play, Coach?
Well, we did some good things. I hated obviously the turnover there, but I thought we really punted the ball well. We had 1 penalty in the punt return game that hurt us, and we were very competitive. But I don't think either team really dominated it. They won big, but just because of the turnover, I guess. But it's one of the few times where he's standing back there with a bunch of time. But what an amazing throw and catch. TJ is right there in position, but they did get the holding penalty. So great job by Camden out in space. Really worried about that quarterback in space, and I thought we handled him very, very well. So a lot of times we'll do this reverse and fake reverse, and this time it cost us, but probably cost us 10 yards of field position.
So 15-0 into the first?
15.
Oh, excuse me, we scored down there.
Yeah, 15-7 game. And so back in the 2 tight set, little timing was off a little bit right there, cost us a little bit, but well, we had a big one there. So they declined the penalty on 4th and 1. Really good job by the line of scrimmage and Raj on the 4th and 1, kind of QB power there. Didn't get much off of that one, but this is a really good throw. Not a very big window to throw it in. One of the few times they defended that play well, but great throw and catch from Raj to Grant. And going back to TJ, he bounces this one, picks up maybe 9. Go right back to it. 31-yard touchdown. So I believe we did miss a Deerfield score there. So this one here we did complete, but well, shoot, I guess we go back to the onside kick here, and didn't go 10 yards. So
Yeah, that was actually a good no touch by Rex, waiting on it to go 10 yards, I thought.
giving us a chance for
Yeah.
sure. A great play by the quarterback out of the pocket there. Again, did a pretty nice job against the run.
I wasn't sure he caught this ball. I know it's tough because the ref is on the other side of him. It looked like he hit the ground.
Yeah, it is tough. Give it to him down around the 3-yard line. They get it through, and so there's their score. Another kick in the end zone. I guess it's a 22-13 game here.
Yep.
We had scored and didn't get the conversion. Just had great down and distances most of the night. He managed these 3rd and 2s, and
Boy, a play caller likes a
He
second and 2, second and 3, 3rd and 2.
for sure. Awesome job by Raj. Had a post route dialed up, and it wasn't there, and he came underneath to the crossing route to Grant.
Man, TJ sticks his foot in the ground and everybody goes the other way, don't they?
He did. He ran for almost 6 a carry. Hadn't had that in a while on those kind of carries, but great night. Just missed here on a little return route. Probably just need to throw that one away and be done with that one, play the next play. But these field goals were huge. You talked about special teams, and I thought these were really, really big, kind of keeping us in it and ultimately helping us have that 2-score lead at the end.
Good to see Oscar get that touchback. I know he was excited. I think the score's 22-16. That sound right, Coach?
It is right, and I know I got a text from Coach Foy after Thursday that Oscar had 3 50-yard field goals after practice and kicked a bunch in the end zone, and there it is on Friday night. So
That's awesome.
Great to see. Huge play out of the pocket, but there was a flag, so a little bit better job. Great effort right there by Rex getting up there and defending the screen. Kind of kicking it away from us, so ball bounces out, maybe 15 yards or so. Again, we
some kind of penalty there.
had a penalty, which I guess that penalty helped kind of their punting average. But good job on the double slant concept from Raj to Grant. We're getting a ton of blitz, and so you love to run those. We've got an out-breaking route over there to TJ. Really did just a tremendous job with 2-minute drill here. You don't want to see him put the ball on the ground, but maybe they got away with one there.
Yeah, I thought he got there a little early.
Good job throwing it out there and taking what you can get. Back in a 4th and 4 situation.
This is the catch. One of the catches I'm referring to. What a great catch.
Awesome throw and catch. Right there on the sideline. So they sack us. We use our last time out, and they were bringing so much pressure. We go back to this kind of jailbreak screen, and really paid off for us. TJ does a great job of getting it outside, and I guess they said he stepped out of bounds there on the 4. Throw the out route to TJ for the touchdown. And so just a great finish to the second quarter. This extra point puts us up 23-22. So after being down 15-0, we've outscored them, I guess, 23-7 for the rest of that half. So 23-22 lead coming out. They got the ball first. They went to their little compliment off the screenplay there and defended it very well. Simon Hilson defends it great. Another sack for us.
Good having Simon back, have another option on that outside.
For sure, having Simon and Isaiah just makes us a faster defense and a deeper team, and You always want to get that stop coming out of the locker room there. So our defense did a great job for us. Back in the too tight set. See if we can keep hammering it. Run speed option here.
Action, yeah.
Good play for us right there. Good pitch, good run. Had a nice little crack block by Destin.
Boy, this is fun right here, Shane.
Yeah, we are getting after him pretty good. Getting a ton of movement. This was a bust. Just awesome by TJ. There's not a whole lot of wasted movement. He's really good at kind of one cut and keep it going downhill. So Rogers out of the pocket. We just missed there. They do throw the flag, so get the interference, pitch this on the ground. Huge play by Mac Duck. There's three, four Deerfield guys. He's in there fighting for it. And still our ball. And then they end up getting a little penalty off of that. Probably could have kept that one downhill, but I don't want to overcoach this guy. So
No, let him do his thing. Gets the first down there, I think.
Definitely a first down run. Back to bootleg, throw it out there to Grant.
Nice throw under pressure.
Absolutely. Great timing. Great job getting depth off the fake. And put that one on the ground, but really had a wheel concept, had a great matchup there, but just after the timing kind of got messed up. Just missed over there and kick our field goal to go 26-12. So kind of midway through the third quarter here. 26-12 game.
26-22, I think.
Yeah, 26-22. Yeah. My fault. Now they're going to come out and try to run it downhill at us. So they go with their bootleg. Gets out, breaks contain, and what a break on the ball by Destin.
Big play in the game too, because they're moving the ball some. I felt good about our defense, but seeing Destin break on that. There's TJ again, 7-8 yards.
Bunch of those 7-8 yarders. So we go play action here, and just missed on a big one. On third down, we run for just enough to move the chains. Throw the hitch over here. They finally got the face mask call, so we'll be down inside the 15-yard line. TJ runs for maybe 4. Good manageable down and distance. Runs for a couple more. 3rd and 3, we go with the
one Grant scores on, but it's called back.
Called back. We got some linemen downfield. And then we flip it out here to TJ.
Looks like they got him there, Coach. Well, he scores again.
So there it is, 32-22.
Still in the third quarter.
Moving the ball around a little bit on these kickoffs. Really did a great job covering kicks the other night. I think their average starting field position was the 33, so even with the one onside. It sweep the other way and just break contain. Man, we had a chance at a loss right there.
It's good to see, though, with our team speed, cleaning up some of those broken defensive plays, right, and not allowing a score on that.
For sure.
I mean, he had some outside.
We're doing a good job. Got a lot of guys running the ball. Didn't give up a whole bunch of big ones, so that was a great. That was great the other night. All right, into the fourth quarter, got a 10-point lead. A big number 5. Missed a couple tackles. He runs for the first. Picks up maybe 5 right there. So there's a flag on this play. So that one comes back. Man, we were bringing a guy off the edge and blitzed him right into the play. Just had a bad angle. So they do pick up the first. Go back with the little jet sweep play over there and pick up maybe 8, 9. Short yardage situation. Good job by the interior of our defense. And then they bounce that one for a first. Down to the 2. We're battling. QB sneak.
Did better than that time on the little rugby play.
For sure. And then they get it in off tackle over there to the right, making this a 1-score game again. So it's a 3-point game. Kind of in, even though there's 7, 8 minutes, I told Raj we were going to be aggressive, but we certainly wanted to run the clock right here. And with
running the ball like you're doing too, you can get some clock off in these little short dump passes to your tight end.
Yeah, we did a good job. I don't think we stopped the clock with an incomplete pass on this whole drive. So gotten 3rd and 7 here in a second, and it ended up deciding to. Yeah, that penalty was killer. But we thought we had the post on the backside, and
big catch.
Pretty good job blocking it. Huge catch by Destin. Go back to zone over there to the right. TJ picks up maybe 3, 4. This is one of the 2 times that they defended this play pretty well. But go double slant here. TJ wins inside. Really good ball by Raj, and we're down to the 1. So great cut.
They had penetration on the right side like crazy. TJ puts his foot in the ground and goes left and walks in. That was a
well done.
Well done.
So here we are, back to another 10-point lead. And we were just kind of keeping everything in front of us here after this kick coverage.
Late in the 4th here, aren't we?
We are. We're somewhere inside of 3 minutes, and you'll see we got our guys back pretty good, giving up this underneath stuff. Just come make some tackles and let that clock run.
Man, he's quick.
He's really quick. Don't want to give up those kind of chunks, but you certainly give him these.
Nice play there.
Grant's up in there, Isaiah. Good job in coverage by Caden, by Simon. Huge play by Walton Grimsley right here, because I thought he had another little run lane, but we did a great job getting him sacked. They go screen on 4th down. We get them tackled, and nothing like the victory formation against Deerfield.
Our favorite formation of the game. Final score, Warriors 39, Deerfield 29. So, Coach, congratulations on our first region game of the year. Really puts us in the position to control our own destiny within the region. So, who ended up being your player of the game? I know TJ had 5 touchdowns, so he's the player of the game, right?
Well, I heard TJ saying something after the game. He wanted to do something for his line. TJ obviously could have been the guy with 5 TDs, 260 yards, 65 yards of total offense. But we went with Mac Duck. TJ had won it earlier in the year, and I just thought Mac played an unbelievable game, really on both sides. The fumble recovery was huge, but knocking people around, making tackles, and our entire offensive line was amazing. But again, we went with Mac Duck.
So I'm going to put me and you on the spot here. Jackson Vaughn, Mac Duck. Obviously, the 2 tight ends, Grant and Briggs, we've already talked about. I'm missing somebody.
Yeah, so Caleb Lewis, Chapman Wolsfeld, Cole Warren, you got JT Reed and Bo Spence that all contributed. So what a great night for the Warriors.
Great to have numbers there. Sorry to put you on the spot with that. So congratulations to Mac Duck and all the Warriors, certainly to TJ and his performance Friday night. So focus shifts. That only lasts till, Saturday morning, Coach. Focus is now on another region foe. Love our region this year, by the way. Good to have Deerfield back and Terrell in our region. But this week is Southland week. We go on the road to Americus. I feel like we go up there every year. But I know there's been some scheduling changes, and it worked out that way. So going to Americus, what are we going to see up there? I know they usually have some big guys up there. What's the case this year?
Yeah, a bunch of big line of scrimmage, huge quarterback, very multiple. You'll see everything from 5 wide shotgun to wing T type stuff to power I, you know. So they do everything on, and really they're probably more versatile on defense this year than we're used to seeing. But a couple games I've got, we see them in 4-man front, 5-man front, 6-man front. We see some man coverage, some zones. So it's all based on obviously game planning and formations and all that. But you know, it'll be a great matchup. It's going to be a fun night for us to go up there, to go up to Americus and try to beat these Raiders.
Awesome, awesome. All right, Warrior fans. Well, you know the drill. This coming Friday night, 7:30, we're going to play in Americus against the Southland Raiders. Coach and I hope you can join us up there and root on the Warriors as we take on our second region foe of this year. If you can't join us there, we look forward to seeing you right here next week on the Warrior Review.